As a Master's Commission, I'm sure all over the nation you're doing what we're doing this morning. It's morning prayer, and we get together and we do everything that we can to address what we know we need to address, not only as a program but as an individual. But I want to appeal to every director that's watching this right now. If you're like us, we sat, we watched, and we experienced the hurt of Rocky Mountain Master's Commission. We heard the reports from Pastor Lloyd. We heard the reports from Pastor Bo and Jake, and we were all heartbroken as we saw the faces of the kids. And you know, my question to you is, if you haven't watched them, watch them. But my question is, how can we sit back and watch something that is so deep and so real and not respond? I do know as a director and as a man and as a pastor, there are some things that are about to hit them that all of us are aware of, and that is cost. You know, I don't want to address a situation that's something that's very sensitive right now, but we have to because it's timely and we need to do this right now. You ask yourself, well, what could I possibly do? There's things that there's costs that they're going to have to sustain and things that they're going to have to encounter that we're not going to have to. All we do is we watch the video. We're deeply moved by what we've watched. As directors, we hope and pray that this is the first and last time it ever happens as a network, but our hearts break because we thank God that it wasn't our kids. But you know what? It was. We're a family, and we need to respond. So I want to propose a challenge to you because even though it breaks our hearts, we can't sustain the entire need. So I want to propose a challenge to you as a director. I know you've seen me. I probably went out of pocket for a while, but due to the grace of God, He's brought me through in my own life. My kids are aware of my life, and my kids are aware of everything that we've walked through as a family. But we're dealing with now. And now is when we can make a difference. I'm very thankful for what God's created in me and what I've become through what I went through. And I can only imagine the strength that they're going to encounter as they go through what they've gone through. But we're dealing with a need now. So I propose this to you, director. $100 for every student. Look at your student and tell them, I need you to raise $100 for every student that you have. They can go to their families. They could raise money. They can go into the city. You could even walk down the street, walk into a mall, let somebody know the need and make it known. I want to send out the challenge creatively and to market this right now so we can make a difference as a network. We cannot look at MCIN and say, well, we pray for you that you could help meet the need. We want to respond as a family. So the challenge is presented. We want to make a difference, and we encourage you to do the same thing. Ask your students right now, or if you're watching this video, we challenge you, $100 per student. Just ask your students, go out, raise $100 a piece, and collectively send that to MCIN. You can respond to our website or send us a message or go directly to MCIN. They've sent me the information that you could even do this by credit card if you want to do this through your own church's checking account. But we have to do what we can do. We can pray and we can ask God to make a difference, but we are the tools in which that difference is made. It's time to respond, and the challenge is presented. Let's do something tangible as a family. Let's embrace them as a family. Let's not go out and buy plane tickets and go there and see what we can do or make a video of our interaction with them. They don't need us to be there. They need us to respond. There are Master's Commissions who are already responded, who are already there. Pastor Lloyd's been there. Eric's been there with MCIN. Pastor Bo, Pastor Jake need our help. And the challenge is presented. I can't say it enough. $100 per student throughout this network. And let's make a tangible difference because our hearts were broken when we saw this video. And through that brokenness, it's time to sow some seed and to make a difference. Your pastors have taught you the difference. My bishop has taught me the same. Now the challenge is presented. $100 per student. It's time to make a difference. Thanks.